against Joel Garner.
Off the edge, in the air, Vivian Richards under it, and the first Australian wicket has fallen. Joel Garner's first over.
What a beautiful piece of bowling. It was well caught, but that was a lethal delivery. Very few batsmen in the world could have handled that. There was right arm over the wicket. He digs it in short. Come at Graham Wood. Tried to keep it down. Got the top of the bat, and Richards took a simple but well-judged catch. And a great start for the West Indian team. What a great one-day bowler Joel Garner is. Out for a duck. Disappointment for Graham Wood, but the elated West Indians gatherers won. And Australia 1 for 3.
Well, that's a good delivery. Richie Richardson grabs it, and Smith doesn't even wait for the umpire's decision. He walks. And what a nasty delivery. I think that was even worse than the one that Graham Wood caught.
Joel Garner is flat out. I don't think he could bowl any faster, and this wicket, unfortunately, he's got a lot of bounce in it. That was a lethal delivery. We see him just a little bit wide of the stumps and dug it in. It come at him. And Richardson took a pretty simple catch, but not much you can do with a delivery like that. And that's a great piece of bowling, and Australia are already in trouble in the third over at 2 for 7.
4 for 108. Donald the bowler. It's well bowled, close to the stumps. Very well bowled. That's brilliant bowling from Alan Donald. He's been bowling about halfway out in the bowling crease. That one he came in very, very close to the stumps, and that would have been a deciding factor for the umpire.
Well, there's a battle won here by two ex-colleagues, the English county of Warwickshire. Tom Moody trying to get away. You can see Alan Donald's delight there as the decision comes from umpire Aldridge in his favour, trapping Tom Moody just in front of off stump. At his consulate, Moody will go back. Pavilion, Australia.
If they can win the game.
Bit of time, knocked over. Beautiful delivery. Took the leg stump. He's been very, very impressive. He's very fast, and he's done the job for his captain and his team. That's his third wicket. It's great to see the stumps blasted out of the ground at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Plenty of pace there, as we saw Peter Taylor looking to cover the offside. I suppose his leg stump only fractionally, but that's enough. Left the middle and off stump standing with a bail on it. Another very important wicket. Australia now really struggling. 45 overs, 8 for 156.
Wowee. McGrath bowled some unplayable deliveries with this new white ball. Gough wants to emulate him. Well, that's to keeping loose at slip. He had a lot of running to do during his innings. Beautifully caught. That's good bowling by Gough. A lot of thought went into that wicket. And Ponting's missed the boat again.
Good piece of bowling, but how casual was the catch? Nicks it outside the off stump. Graham Hick just easy as you like.
Shout. Gone. It's 1 for 2.
That was a pretty simple ambush, that one. Williams just pushing forward defensively. Must have got a very faint edge. The ball didn't deviate at all. But there was no doubt once Ian Healy caught it, the appeal from behind the wicket was unanimous. Umpire Parker, I think, gave the batsman the opportunity to walk if he wanted to. He decided against it. So umpire.
The ball, it's got him. That's a magnificent delivery. The ball has nipped back a long way. He's back on the stumps. It's got through the defences of Sherwin Campbell, and back goes the off stump.
Good morning, Tony. This is probably the best ball of the day. Sherwin Campbell on the back foot.
Or edge, and taken at first slip by Javed. Some bounce there for Imran Khan, and the early success that Pakistan needed.
And with only 183 on the board, that's the type of start that Pakistan needed. An early wicket. Imran extracting a little bit of bounce out of this wicket, plus a ball that just moved away off the seam. Javed taking the comfortable catch at first slip. India 1 for 12.
This time he could be gone. Jarvid, he doesn't miss many. Good. That was not. It's Mosen first slip. So the first and second slips have taken catches. That was a valuable one. A good piece of bowling.
Crease with plenty to do. West Indies look a different side. Oh, and he's bowled him inside edge onto the stumps. So suddenly the West Indies look like the team of old.
All of a sudden, Curtly Ambrose charging in, gets one to jag back to Ricky Ponting. Off the bat, off the shoulder of the bat. Very difficult ball first up. And that's another important breakthrough for the West Indians. The Australians now looking very rocky.
And should be dropped. Should have been out. And Curtly Ambrose can't believe it. Well, if he was in pain before, he's in a bit more now after seeing that one go down.
Have a look at it again. A thick edge from Mark Waugh, just trying to glide it down the gully. Brown spent a lot of time in the air. I'm not sure he really had to dive quite as much as that.
And this time he hasn't dropped it. And that's a poor shot from Stuart Law. He was hitting the ball well, and really no need to play that shot.
And he's tried to back away here and make room for himself, and at this stage of the game he didn't need to do it. This is something for later in the innings. He tried to make room. The ball cramped him up. This time Courtney Brown didn't have to move very far. He was able to get both hands on it.
Big shout, and Dean Jones has been given by Cole Timmins. He seemed to be more interested in taking off with the run, Dean Jones. And he's got an edge to it. Junior Murray has taken a comfortable catch.
Dean Jones is trying to guide this ball down to third man. Opens the face of the bat. Gets contact all right, and Junior Murray knows that very easily. Dean Jones was convinced he was just about to get a run for it, and it took him a little time to realise that the nick was a fine one. The ball had only...
That's out, that one, no doubt about that one. Boone's on his way, and the West Indies well on top in the early overs here at the Wacker.
Another magnificent delivery, well pitched up. He's been swinging the ball away from the bat, and Boone saw it nice and full, decided to go for the drive, didn't get it in the middle, hit the edge, went flying away, and no problems here. Watch this ball just move away a little bit. Off the seam there, it was nice and full. Boone.
He's gone, yes, good catch. Brian Lara knocked it up and caught it at the second grab. A very big breakthrough by Walsh. He didn't look comfortable with the bounce. That was well caught.
A beautiful piece of bowling by Courtney Walsh, and an excellent catch there at first slip from Brian Lara. They've read it absolutely perfectly, the West Indies, keeping it outside the off stump and short of a length to Afridi, giving him no room to play that pull shot. Lara went high, knew he couldn't grab it first time, but punched it up in the air and got it on the second grab. An important breakthrough for West Indies. Shahid Afridi, a real dangerman for Pakistan, and now he's gone.
There it is, it's gone, yes, beautiful bowling. It was a plan, it worked. Rahi gone, Lara takes another catch. It's 2 for 6.
It's great disciplined bowling from Courtney Walsh and from Ambrose, but Walsh is getting the wicket at the moment. Again, concentrating on the line and the length, just outside off stump. Now, Elahi goes not forward nor back. He just plays from the crease. Beautiful delivery. He had to play at it, gets the edge, and Lara does the rest at first slip. Bit of a knock on the finger. Won't worry him too much, because Pakistan have lost their second wicket. West.
Got him! That's beautifully bowled. That's out. Not given. Dear, oh dear. On another look at that one, I thought that was out.
So did Pollock. I don't think Mark Waugh did. Stephen Waugh did. I think he might have felt this flicked his pad.
To Shane Warne. Got him, that's it. Clean bowled middle stump, and what a victory for South Africa. That's one of the best victories you'll ever see, defending a total of 242.
That's a good call. Is that going down the leg side? Tony Hill gives it out. It's not going down the leg side. It's Sachin Tendulkar. LBW to Brett Lee's pace and swing. 153 kilometres an hour. What a start for the men in green.
Well, the front foot went across a long way. I don't think it went very far forward. A long way across. He was struggling to get the bat around that front leg. Tony Hill had a good long look at it. Brett Lee was pretty convinced. And Tendulkar is gone. India in early trouble at 1 for 3.
Outside edge and gone. Good move bringing the strike bowler back. Brett Lee, who's enjoyed a week off, is full of beans tonight.
Well, they've been presenting Adam Gilchrist with some nice little edges. He'd be really appreciating what the batsmen are doing for him. Hardly even had to move there. Once again, that length is excellent. So the end of Dhoni, he's put up good resistance.
Has bowled him. He's chopped it back on. Once again, it's Shane Bond who's done the damage. Perfect start. Adam Gilchrist in Australia has been ruined by Shane Bond again.
No, the pattern continues. Stephen Fleming, one ball, and he moved himself to that position, and Adam Gilchrist goes from a hard-struck attempt at a cut shot to a funky one. Bottom edge, onto the stumps. Bond, 17 wickets, and Australia, 1 for...
In the air, oh, he's got him, no, he hasn't got him. He's got him, that's the other Ponting. That's it for Ponting, another big breakthrough. Boy, is Bond having a wonderful time in Australia. Fast delivery, 140 kilometres an hour. It was fumbled in the slips. However, at the end of the day, Astor caught it.
It's a double take, but it's a very valuable second grab. It's bounced out, it's hit him in the chin, I think. Down into that right hand, the safe right hand eventually.
Damien Martin batting at number 4 these days for Australia. Oh, what a delivery. Boy, what 14. And Shoaib Akhtar has been brought into the attack. Right, well, this will be interesting now. Oh, he's got him as he first ball. Yes, he's got him first ball. LBW. Shoaib has struck. Well, that is absolutely incredible. Given the ball, charges in, lets it go with everything he's got. First ball and gets the danger man.
Well, Wasim Akram also felt the need for speed and called on his top gun and shot him down. First delivery. Pretty good decision that from umpire Torfel. Would have clipped between middle and leg. So Wasim Akram needing a wicket and needing Gilchrist out of the way has got the job done with Shoaib. It's 1 for 32.
So Ricky Ponting in at his number 3 position in one-day cricket.
And 2 in and over. Ricky Ponting gone. Shoaib Akhtar, 147 Ks. And now we've got a bit of a game on our hands. The Australians got away to a great start here. Now suddenly both Gilchrist and Ponting, the 2 quick scorers, are gone.
The rhythm of Akhtar has been very obvious right from the first ball. He is steaming in. Ponting on the move. Edges it to Wasti. 2 down. Akhtar reckons he's got more to come as well. Ponting's second duck in a row.
Big shout, gonna be close. Got him. Yes, that looked close. He's a beautiful bowler. He certainly is. It's no disgrace to be LBW to Wasim Akram. He is a superb cricketer.
Beautifully bowled there by Wasim, and he's got Darren Lehmann with the Yorker. Beautifully bowled.
We saw a bit of swing on the delivery previous to that one. This one was right up. Swinging Yorker. Very difficult to negotiate these swinging Yorkers. Started well outside off stump.
Oh, and that's got to be close as well. And he's bowled him. Well, this is unbelievable bowling. He's really turning it on. Again, right at the toes it was. And have a look at the swing again.